All right. Welcome again. Let's find ourselves in a comfortable position, whether it's seated or lying down. The common wisdom is to be in a position where you won't fall asleep, but I don't have a problem with you falling asleep if you want to fall asleep. So if you want to be in a position where you will, that's okay. If you'd like to grab some kind, it's warm today, but if you'd like to grab some kind of blanket or tallit or scarf, feel free to do that. And in just a second, we'll start getting in touch with our breath. I'll invite you to close your eyes and take a slow, deep breath in through your nose. And then fully empty your lungs through your mouth. We'll do another breath just like that, slowly filling your lungs. And slowly exhaling. And pushing all the air out. And with it, just allowing your mind to relax. Whatever thoughts or ideas are popping into your head, don't need to fight them, don't need to push them away. You can acknowledge them, let them be. If they stay, they stay, and if they go, they go. Another deep breath in through your nose. Out through your mouth. I invite you to now think about where you are today. You woke up this morning, I'm sure you had some kind of narrative in your head as to what the day was before you. Where you are right now in your day, check in. How does it match with what you imagined upon waking? What has happened between then and now? Whether good or bad or neutral, whether completely uneventful or packed. As you look back on the past few hours, maybe more than a few hours, I want you to look at what in particular was unexpected. Could be something very minor, trying to fill a glass and accidentally dropping it, maybe stumbling over something while you were walking, an unexpected phone call. Pick one thing. It was completely unexpected. I now invite you to look at all of the small movements that led to that unexpected event. You may not even be able to know for sure what they were, but you can imagine them. How many of those things were in your control? How many of those things were completely out of the blue that led to this one surprising incident? In retrospect, could you see it coming? Now, knowing what you know? Was there no way you could have possibly known what was about to happen? As you zero in on that moment, on everything that led up to that moment, and your capacity to know or not know that it was coming, reach into the feeling of surprise you felt in that moment. Perhaps a little bit of excitement, fear, perhaps happiness, maybe even elation at a good surprise. As you zero in on that very moment, I invite you to take another step back with the feeling of surprise. Think of a time when you entered into a moment in your life where you were inviting surprise. We often call these moments leaps of faith, which you take an action or a step or make a decision without having any ability to control or understand the outcome, knowing in the end you will be surprised. I'd like you to find a memory of just such a time when you entered in to a leap of faith like this. It led to a momentous surprise, a wonderful surprise, an outcome you did not know was there, an outcome you did not know was possible, ended up being very positive for you. Perhaps even a life changing outcome. Deep breath in through your nose, trying to relive this joyous surprise. Now that you're re experiencing this moment, also take another step back to watch the way this moment has influenced your life up until now. Because now everything that came out of this moment feel inevitable, as if it were possibly preordained. Does it simply feel very lucky? How has this moment of surprise, perhaps of revelation, continued to guide your life well beyond its actual, your actual encounter with it? How has that surprise been renewed? How has it continually renewed you? Perhaps it is a moment in your life that draws you back because it was so momentous. Deep breath in through your nose. Long, slow breath out through your mouth. This momentous surprise you are continuing to revisit. What if it is preordained? Whether you truly believe in that kind of intervention or not. For the moment, imagine you do. Imagine that this life changing, surprising moment is actually intended from on high. That therefore means that this life changing, surprising moment contains within it a message, a particle of your life's Torah. Looking at this surprise from that angle, perhaps a divine message, and especially now, being able to see its impact upon your entire life. What is that message? What does this surprise teach you if you assume that it is a divine message? What does the richness it has brought to your life teach you about what is most important to you in your life? Giving this experience ultimate importance, ultimate meaning. How does it inform who you are now? In what ways has this moment guided all of the work of your life? When you look at it from a perspective of divinity, what does it say about your role in the great cosmic play we all participate in? How does it help you see the particular part you play in the divine unfolding? Deep breath in through your nose, slow breath out through your mouth, reconnecting with your body. Having worked on discerning guiding message from this moment, is there a way you can change your current relationship to the world around you to more embody the message of that moment, to more strongly bring into life whatever message is implicit in this wonderful surprise that has changed your life? Looking at this from the perspective of divine message, how does it help you to feel connected to a greater force which is guiding you, fighting your fights along with you, helping you to attain all that you need in this world, knowing that this moment was a divine message? What does that mean about the one who sends messages in your life? How does it bring you a sense of greater wholeness to find and perhaps a relatively tangible, perhaps very secular surprise, something divine, something more than human? Can you find that thread elsewhere in your life, perhaps in other moments of providence, and things just worked out for you? What are you hoping right now in your life will just work out for you? Imagine that same force behind this wonderful surprise that changed your life, finding its way into your life again, surprising you with clarity and ease on your path, perhaps aligning all of the powerful forces around you to cooperate with that which you need, bringing to you people that will help you, righteous people that will aid you on your journey in life as they have before. It could be someone you already know. It could be a stranger that simply gives you a small piece of advice or knowledge. Change everything. May this divine thread that you've discovered and surprised in your life help you elucidate truth for yourself and then also for others. So you too can play the role of righteous other in the life of someone else. And may the one who sends divine messages to all throughout our lives, through surprises, through loved ones, through art, all of those experiences that bring us meaning and joy. Hear this prayer for each of us. Find that joy, find that meaning, to find that guidance in our lives today and always. Yehi leratso imre fi vehegyo libi lefanecha Adonai Tsuri Adonai Tsuri Vigoali Vigoali